Bristol City last night strengthened their claim on a top 6 place in the championship. The Robins came from behind to beat QPR 2-1 thanks to Famara Diedhiou's last-gasp penalty, making it a remarkable 9 wins on the bounce. Yet their successful form means they now do not have another league game until February 23, 10 days away, due to playing Wolves in the FA Cup this Sunday. There are championship games taking place over the next 10 days, though, so here are the fixtures and results the Robins need to look out for. Tonight, Brentford vs Aston Villa. Brentford win. Villa are sat 10th, 9 points off the Robins having played the same amount of games. A loss tonight would seriously dent Villa's playoff ambitions. Ipswich Town vs Derby County. Ipswich win. Derby can go level on points with City with a victory. With the Rams currently sat 7th, if Ipswich are able to record an unlikely victory this evening, it will give the Robins a small margin of breathing space in the fight for the top 6. Leeds United vs Swansea City. Swansea win. Bristol City assistant head coach Dean Holden with Leeds United manager Marcelo Bielsa said the victory last night has suddenly given the Robins an outside chance of a top 2 finish. Leeds have slipped up a little recently, winning just 2 of their last 5 matches, and the Robins are now 5 points off the second-placed team. With tonight's game meaning the Robins will have a game in hand over Marcelo Bielsa's side, a victory for Swansea will give Lee Johnson's side the chance to cut the gap to just 2 points. Preston North End vs Norwich City. Preston win. It is difficult to see the Robins overturning the 7-point gap with the Canaries, but a Norwich loss tonight would still keep things interesting at the top. Sheffield United vs Middlesbrough. Draw. Difficult one. This one. The Robins leapfrogged Tony Pulisborough into 5th last night and are now just 2 points off Sheffield United. Any result from this game could be construed as being a positive one for City, so that's why we've sat on the fence and gone down the middle with a draw. Oh my days. Commentators' brilliant reaction to Bristol City excitement. Wigan Athletic vs Stoke City. N.A. Reading vs Blackburn Rovers. Reading win. Saturday's victory over Blackburn, followed by last night's win, has opened up a 10-point gap over Blackburn for the Robins. A loss to Reading would surely spell the end of their playoff hopes. This weekend, Rotherham United vs Sheffield Wednesday. N.A. Aston Villa vs West Bromwich Albion. Villa win. West Bromwich Albion manager Darren Moore and Bristol City head coach Lee Johnson. Another one where any result can be viewed as a positive. However, a Villa win would make the Baggies sweat over their playoff spot a bit more. Bolton Wanderers vs Norwich City. Bolton win. Another game where the leaders dropping points would give the Robins a chance to close the gap. Preston North End vs Nottingham Forest. Preston win. It is unlikely that Preston will make the playoffs, as they currently sit 11 points off 6th. Nottingham Forest are 5 points off, so need to win games like this if they want to make the top 6. Sheffield United vs Reading. Reading win. A loss for the Robins' playoff rivals would be a good thing. Blackburn Rovers vs Middlesbrough. Blackburn win. Whilst it is good to keep an eye on the amount of points, the Robins are ahead of 7th, keeping a buffer of teams between them and 7th would also be nice. Hence a Blackburn win to keep Middlesbrough in 6th. Midweek QPR vs West Brom. QPR win. Derby County vs Millwall. Millwall win. Both of these results would see the Robins' playoff rivals dropping points, and giving the Robins some games in hand.